housing, funded by oil profits and foreign investments, including those from Citi Group.
From the belly of the beast,
from the belly of the beast,
oil drilling must be ceased.
oil drilling must be ceased.
Working for a company that profits from killing isn't a good way to make a living.
Let's talk about Artsakh, or as colonizers call Nagorno-Karabakh.
Artsakh, which is the land that they ethnically cleansed of over 150,000 indigenous Armenians.
In the middle of the pandemic, when the world was distracted by one of the deadliest diseases of the 21st century, Azerbaijani President Ilham Aliyev seized the opportunity to break the ceasefire. Backed by Turkey and Israel, he launched a full-scale military invasion. For 44 days, Armenians in Artsakh endured drone strikes, wildfire forests, loitering munitions, and more. Right after the horrific attacks, Citi Group tripled its investment in SOCAR, Azerbaijani state-owned company. The flow of money and the silence from international community emboldened Azerbaijan to blockade the people of Artsakh. For 9 brutal months, Azerbaijan cut off the Lockheed corridor, the only road connecting Artsakh to Armenia, leaving 120,000 people trapped without access to food, medicine, fuel, or other essentials.
120,000 people, including 30,000 children, 2,000 pregnant women, and 20,000 elderly.
Hospitals ran out of supplies, babies died from lack of care, civilians starved. The blockade ended with yet another military assault, forcing the entire population of Artsakh to flee their homes.
And here we are, 1 year later.
For the first time in centuries, there are no Armenians in Artsakh.
Only has Azerbaijan refused to take any accountability, but the Aliyev family regime, a hugely corrupt, oppressive, petro-dictatorship with no respect for international law or diplomacy, will be hosting COP29 in November. Peace Cup.
Azerbaijan is one of the world's worst climate offenders. 92% of their exports come from fossil fuels, and SOCAR, their state-owned company, is a massive contributor to global CO2 emission, pretending to lead on green energy while building their so-called green energy zone on stolen land of Armenians.
That same land has a level 4 travel advisory by the US state government because Azerbaijan launched cluster munitions against Artsakh. Now they're trying to get investments in that land at COP29.
Still, many Artsakh leaders, Armenian civilians, and Azerbaijani positions are held hostage in horrifying conditions in Azerbaijan, where they are systematically tortured and humiliated. As our ally, Luis Moreno Ocampo, the first prosecutor of International Criminal Court, said, if Armenians are not released and the Nagorno-Karabakh conflict is ignored by the delegates attending COP29, President Aliyev will be handed a powerful platform to advance its geopolitical ambitions to occupy all of Armenia. This has to stop. Stop funding genocide. Stop funding environmental destruction. Stop funding genocide.
Stop funding genocide!
Stop funding genocide!
Stop funding genocide!